Hello everyone, this is Will. Welcome back. So today I will be presenting to you a Pepsi company. This company has earnings tomorrow, and we have a chart here currently showing the volume profile on for the 1 hour. So far, like the close today, they close $170.47, which kind of makes sense within the 1 hour on the volume profile here, which is where the most activity occurred for today. This is a stock that doesn't move much. If you're a long-term investor, it's a stock that can pay you, definitely can pay you dividends. So it's very good for that purpose as well. So it's a good long-term investment. But for tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm actually a little bit biased here on to the downside for this stock based on the hour chart. We're showing the point of control, which is around 166.07. So that's kind of that would be my plan. If you were to go bearish on the stock, I will be focusing uh, in a level pretty close to this, if not that same level, 166 there. I'm not necessarily predicting that it will go down to 166, but based on where most of the activity has occurred, I believe it will go down to that around those level. And let's see here. Okay, so let me present to you. These are the page that I use sometimes. It's on bar chart. Basically, they show here. I like going to the volume. Where's my volume here? Right here. So they show the volume for today at 4 million, 4,929,000, 4,929,000. Actually, that's 4 million, yeah, 929,000. So basically, the volume is below their average. So no, nothing too aggressive as far as trading today, which is normal for this stock. Another thing is that they also show a put call ratio. Let's see if I can find it here. I like using the put call ratio here of 0.91, meaning that it's possible that some people have been accumulating some puts on this as well, most likely. I like using the open interest ratio because that'll be a little bit more specific, more accurate instead of using the put call volume ratio, which shows a little bit higher. So I would say at the close today, that open interest ratio, the put call open interest ratio of 0.91 will be the most effective to look at after the close. Okay, as far as analyst ratings, they're showing strong buys here, 9 strong buys and 3 holds. So that's something that can possibly for the long term, that is something that I would most definitely agree with. But on the short term, specifically for earnings tomorrow, I am leaning bearish on this stock here. Something very important, some of the related ETF, where it belongs to, where Pepsi belongs to, you have the NASDAQ QQQ, where the weight is at 2.11%. Then you have the SPY, of course. And then next, the biggest one is, of course, the consumer staple sector with a 10.41% weight on that sector. Pretty good information to know when you're trading. You can look at that sector to see how it's trading. And based on that, you go look at the stock and see what kind of performance you can be expecting. And again, for Pepsi, this stock doesn't move much, of course. Let's see, another piece of data that I like to look at is the insider trades here. Yeah, once we go into insider trades, for the last 3 months, it's showing 4 sales for a total of 28,179 shares. For the last 6 months, they're showing 4 sales, which is pretty much the same. And for the last 12 months, it's 7 sales for a total of 74,000 shares, almost 75,000 shares. All right. So I have shown you some of the levels on the 1 hour chart. So now a possible trade that you could do here, um, if you are bearish, like I find myself to be, you could be selling a, see here, bearish, a cold bearish, yeah, I can sell some call credit spreads here. You could be selling basically in the money here, 170 calls, and buying the 172.50 call. That's one option that you can do with a reward of 1 to 1 here, where max profit of 125, max loss 125 as well. So that'll be actually not a bad trade. Let's see here. Well, what else we can do here? Maybe placing a bearish butterfly where you actually sell. Let's see. You buy the 170, 170, then you sell two of the 165 strikes, and then you come here to the 160 and buy one of those as well, where your risk will be approximately 92 cents, 92 cents or $92, and the max profit will be 408. Let's see how that looks here in the graph. So you look at your curve here. This is why I like using Tastyworks. The graphic is it's amazing. So right now the price is approximately at 170, which is here, this small line here. Hopefully you can see that right there. So as the price approaches the center of the strikes at the 165, you can see how the price actually moves here. So being the center here, 165, your max gain will be 408. And here, right on the extremes here, it will show you your break-even points, which is somewhere around this area. So it will show the break-even point at around 169.08 to the upside, and then to the downside, because of course, if you go outside, you can, if you go outside the limit, you can also lose money there. So the break-even on the downside is approximately, let's see here, around $160, $161. So you have this entire range for you to make some money. And of course, the closer you are to the center, that's when your opportunity is maximized. Right, so I hope this helped. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Make some, place some comments down below. Any questions or any other ticker symbol you would like to see, and I'll be analyzing those and putting out more videos. I just recently started doing this, and hopefully to share with some, to share with all of you, and eventually it's the goal to be here live during the trading session as well. So, all right, guys, have a good night and happy trading. See you guys tomorrow.